most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers. On the Broncos sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys looking at a little bit of a must-win already, following an 0-2 start. Across the field, head coach of the Chargers, Jim Harbaugh. These guys, on the other hand, have started strong, 2-0 so far this season. To win it down. It's your money, y'all. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Hewitt, and everybody just about set. And off we go from SoFi. Fielded at the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. That one connects. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
At the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Could be the goal line. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chargers, nothing.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Escapes the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion that's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play.
Number 15, Vlad McConkey. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Connection made to the rookie from Washington. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
This goes across midfield into Broncos territory.
To number 86.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here, and it is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Shotgun give to Hampton. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
And the Chargers, 1st down.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Brock. Gronk gets a new set of downs at the 27. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
He was covered by Drew Sanders.
Back to the air. Herbert. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers finish off their opening drive. Lamb McConkey with a touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Narvison will tap out the extra point. And the Chargers start off well, tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Broncos headed out for their second drive of the game. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already, this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. It's now
throwing it on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs from 37.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Broncos first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to be touchdown, Brock. Looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
It's a gain of 8. Brings us
sticking to the air here. That's complete. Here's Jones. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
To number 37.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First down, Denver.
They are throwing it again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Number 37. It's a gain of 10. First down.
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line.
Gain of 12. And the Broncos first down.
Throwing it again here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Second down carry for Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long for him here. He's going to run for it. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But the Broncos will get it back. Woo, heads up play to recover that one.
Recovered by the offense.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
If you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
A give left side to Jones. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Broncos break the tie here in the first. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
They're out to try and tack on the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. Shoots away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Jim Harbaugh getting his Charger offense out there for another drive. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Man in motion, out of the slot. Herbert back to throw. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to number
Offense
26.
to the line for second down.
A gain of 9 brings up second down at the 30-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catches made, that's Trey Harris. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
15 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
Talanoa Hufanga.
Play action now for Herbert. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
That one's good to McConkey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
No gain on the play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
And 10 yards to go.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Jordan Stout headed out to punt it away on 4th. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance of a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Staying on the ground with Jones. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5 right up next to that line of gain.
16-yard line.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Jones. Didn't sell the draw enough, but he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs it up for second down. This time it's a passing play. Running a screen now for Jones. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He's making a bid for it. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at a punt, though, facing fourth down. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now comes the offense now for the Chargers. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Hampton, open and drive. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. Short pickup to their own 31. As Andre Sisco will hold him down there.
That's a gain of 3. Now
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. That's caught for the first. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
At the 41-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
Denver ready for another offensive possession. They come in on a little two-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Throwing now off the play action. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll go play action. And it doesn't fall into the breadbasket. Incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Free inside the 30. Catch is made down the right sideline. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down, Denver.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the Chargers.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumps it off to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
Forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Throw here, 3rd down. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it up and get points on the ensuing drive.
That quarterback knew he was going to wear one to get that throw away, and he'll be happy to make that trade-off every single time when it leads to a touchdown.
The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He dodged the tackle. Now bottom him up just as he gets it to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. 1st and 10, Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap to Herbert.
At the 32-yard line.
Downfield, and he has McConkey. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 27 yards. And the Chargers, 1st down.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. Escapes the defender. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They get 16 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Again, it's Hampton. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Herbert now. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
On the play.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Another Chargers 1st down.
They'll run with Hampton. And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
At the goal line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll send him up the middle. Up to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Throw left side, complete. That is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Point after, up and good by Narbison. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Chargers 14.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Denver set to take the field on offense. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I'd expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down. The last run got him 3. And here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
It's third down and 10 yards to go.
Third and long for him here. Making the call himself. Great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
First down, Denver.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Here's a design run. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up to third down.
QB runs could be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
Third down, here's Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
37. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 7. And a Broncos first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Jones. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. A gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Takes the handoff. Now to throw. He's going to tuck it in the run. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Shotgun now on third down. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short. All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. They're going to throw for it on 4. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, the Broncos get to this one.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That one connects. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Chargers 14.
On now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Hampton gets it out of his own lead. Shoots away from one. We hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got it over the middle. And they get this down to 44 before he stopped. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A nice gain and a 1st down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Yeah, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Number 86.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Herbert from the gun. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. It's Herbert once more. This is hauled in by Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Hey, go get him, go get him, go get him. Banjo.
Herbert to throw once more. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Chargers.
Now Herbert again.
1st down.
That's caught at the 4. And he is an LA touchdown. The Chargers making a 1-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
For the point after, here's Narvison. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chargers 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Broncos get the football. Not a lot of time left in the half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. They'll throw here on 1st. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And this one does not go far. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd down now. They need 7. Back to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down now, ball at the 33. He's going to throw it. It's a small gain up to the 38. 2-2 Kurotu in for the tackle. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm. Especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it. Able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Trey Amos on the coverage.
Now looking to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Ooh, baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Drawing up the design keeper. So we have a one-score game here at the break. Now it's time for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Scott Hansen, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It's only week 3 on the schedule, but already some big-name teams with big early tests. Will they pass or fail? Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts now. We begin in Foxborough, the Patriots at home to take on the LA Rams. And here's the home team's running back. 49 yards to the end zone. The Patriots have now won 2 in a row after losing the opener. They get the victory here. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Tennessee Titans. And it's the Jaguars quarterback. This'll wind up a touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers hosting the New York Giants. And this is Caleb Johnson. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. The Steelers move to 2-1. They get the victory here. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Looking from the gun here, it's Herbert. Caught out left. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
43-yard line.
Running it with Hampton. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, they're not.
Chance of the chains here on 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That's caught for the first. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
Now Herbert to throw. Gets him on the out. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And That's going to be good for an LA first down.
Chargers first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Herbert. Complete out to the right. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Slot man's in motion right.
15-yard line.
Herbert now. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
To the point after, here's Narvison. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Broncos back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And it's an important drive to get momentum back after that touchdown tied things up. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. Very small gain, if anything, here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. It does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
He'll look to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long.
Yards to go.
Ferguson, he brings it in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
It's a gain of 10.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Out of the gun. A give to Jones. Shoves one away. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
And the Broncos first down.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. Going to the ground again on 1st. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Chargers' 38-yard line.
They'll go play action. Over the right side is caught by Ferguson. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one. It kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
To the air on 3rd and long. Caught, nice gain left side. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grab the lead on their first series of the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 28.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos. and they're ready to send it away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chargers are being led back in on offense by Justin Herbert here. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Going over the screen to Hampton. Along the sideline past midfield. And he has this all the way across to the opposing 45. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Looking to his fullback now. And this one doesn't go far. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Herbert. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled for a full gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends are fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gained 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
At the 29-yard line.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Hampton gets the handoff. No one's around him. He's got space. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
From the red zone now. Brought in right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
To number 86. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Herbert from the gun. He's got it. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 3.
Trying to sneak, it's Herbert. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Chargers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. The point after, here's Narveson. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 35 apiece. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And he's going to take it back for the end. Touchdown. The Chargers take a 3rd quarter lead. Step 1 is just making the hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just like that, I love it, Joe. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Narveson attack on the extra point. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Broncos 35.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he dodged the tackle. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
And they'll fly ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They got the football crop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for McConkey. So 2nd down coming up. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Herbert here, 3rd and long. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd.
He'll call his own number. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
This is reeled in nicely downfield by Jones. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Chargers and Omarion Hampton out there on offense once again. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this 2nd half. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. At the 20. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead.
There are a couple different ways now to win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can
Iverson. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
49. Broncos 42.
Iverson has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up
from the gun, Jones gets it. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end block. It's third down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down, Denver.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, play action. He's trying to push the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Deep ball. It leads to second and 10.
It's complete right side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll throw, third and long. He's got Jones for the completion. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
15. And the Broncos first down.
First and 10, here's Jones. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. All right, 2 yards to go here on third down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Complete to number 37. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Broncos.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Design quarterback run here. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word. Denver, Dallas. I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their mind of how upfield they can get.
4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he takes this one in for the Denver touchdown. The Broncos now trail by just a point in the 4th.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. this away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes the defender. Showing a little burst so far. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds him on a slant. And a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him.
1st and 10 at the 50.
Going on first is Herbert. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Ball at 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
Hampton now up the middle. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Big gain, 14 on the play.
It's a gain of 14
That's going to be good
yards.
for an LA first down.
That's another Chargers first down.
Back to Hampton. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. Line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Harris, the motion man here. To the air this time. Herbert. Into traffic. Complete. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short. QB sneak coming. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Chargers first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Herbert now. Blitz coming. Catch made. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 4th quarter lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. For the point after, here's Narvison. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
56. Broncos 49.
Narvison has it all set up for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Jukes away from one. Showing a little burst so far. And that'll put him up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series. The Broncos offense all set to go. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Number 87. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing out to the left. Go! And they make the tackle at the 38. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
15. First down, Denver.
Looking in the air here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
37. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 35-yard line.
They are throwing it again. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Broncos first down.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Broncos losing by 7. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Now at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3. Running a screen now for Jones. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. They lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Setting up to pass. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Don't forget about 1st down in a hurry. They need a chunky yards here on 2nd and goal. Here he is to throw. Complete to Mims. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. Looking to throw it. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the final moments. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement. Whenever they take a deep shot, it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. This is caught. Oh, he gets the 2 points, and with those, they've got the lead.
57. Chargers, 56.
They didn't come here today to play for no overtime, Brock. They didn't come here today to come away with a tie. They came here for the W, baby. And that 2-point conversion has them now moments away from that.
So many factors go into a big decision like that, Kate. You got to separate the emotion of it. You got to look at where your team is. And ultimately, who do you trust the most? In these huge decisions, time and again, it's all about trust to me. In this staff, well, they put the trust in that offense to go deliver, and boy, did they ever.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Herbert back to throw.
26
Trying to push deep downfield. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
On the coverage.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.